Mysterious flying objects is gaining traction in Middle Tennessee.
What the is that? What is that?
We need to know where is this coming from, who is behind this, what type of information are they trying to gather.
Just look at it.
Our sky is locked for a reason, but every now and then, certain things creep through the barrier.
Oh.
In today's unbelievable footage, things like creepy crawlers and unidentified creatures fall from the sky.
Oh.
You will not believe these strange sky anomalies that were caught on camera.
What is that?
A passenger aboard a routine commercial flight experienced a once-in-a-lifetime moment when an unidentified object was spotted just outside their window. The sighting occurred at a cruising distance, with witnesses describing the object as a metallic disc speeding through the clouds, but it had a dark mist falling from it. Now, that could be the rest of the craft or shadow, but it looks strange. However, as it made a sharp turn, it disappeared then. Everyone was left in stunned silence after that, with many wondering whether they had encountered evidence of extraterrestrial technology. Tell us what you think down below.
What is that?
Jesus. In sky. People walking down a quiet road experienced something unforgettable when a figure suddenly appeared in the sky. Glancing up, they were mesmerized by a radiant, winged being glowing with an ethereal light. The entire town stood captivated, unable to tear their eyes away from this majestic presence. Rumors of a divine encounter spread rapidly, sparking speculation that it could be the return of Jesus. However, as quickly as the figure had appeared, it vanished, leaving the true nature of the sighting shrouded in mystery. Was it a celestial being, or just a figment of their imagination? Glitch in Matrix. A puzzling sight captivated the witnesses as small black objects were spotted scattered across the sky, hovering motionlessly. While people initially claimed they were UFOs, the sheer number of these tiny things was scary enough. Defying all logic and explanation, these tiny things made no sense as they just hovered there with lights flickering inside them. Were these things drones, or were they unusual birds? There is something certain people in control aren't telling us. Creature in storm. This chilling scene unfolded when a driver was moving through a raging rainstorm and then stopped to an abrupt halt as he saw something he couldn't believe existed in reality. It was a creature of legend, as witnesses claimed it bore an uncanny resemblance to the fabled Cthulhu. Its immense form was barely visible through the downpour, but its glowing yellow eyes pierced the gloom like no other. Safe to say, it was a dreadful sight. Now some believe it was all an illusion and nothing more, but there were a few who debated about ancient gods, cryptids, and the boundaries of reality. Jets chase orb. What would you do if you saw a mysterious orb zipping across the sky, faster than fighter jets could catch it? That's exactly what happened over Manchester when a bright orb appeared, darting around at unbelievable speeds. And in this race, it wasn't alone, but the jets gave it a chase, trying everything they could to catch up, but the orb was always one step ahead. After a while, both the orb and the jets disappeared, leaving locals wondering what just happened. It's a sight that has people scratching their heads. Humanoid figure. A passenger recording the darkening skies from his window was left in total shock when a gigantic humanoid figure emerged before disappearing seconds later. Its features eerily resembled modern depictions of Jesus, prompting the uploader to share the clip online. A fierce debate erupted among viewers. Some insisted that the figure in the sky was indeed Jesus, while others dismissed it as a mere glitch. Strange sky circles. One evening in Toronto, something wild happened. Out of nowhere, these two massive glowing circles appeared in the sky, side by side. They almost looked like reflections, but something felt off, like they weren't meant to be there. That's not all. Small balls of light were gliding along the edges and moving in a uniform circular motion. It was absolutely shocking. Now, what do you guys think? Could this have been a portal, or was it just some weird cloud formation? Cloud Angel. A rookie pilot in training captured something that defies belief. An angelic figure peeked out from behind the clouds, its presence almost divine. Footage reveals the wings, the humanoid form. But are angels truly what we think? What if they blend in, hiding their true nature to watch over us? This sighting suggests we're not alone, that celestial beings could be watching from above. But what are they waiting for, and why now? Levitating figure. This couple was driving back home when they took a desolate road, probably a shortcut, and ended up encountering something terrifying in the sky. It was a scene straight out of a nightmare. A black-robed figure flying through the sky, approaching their car slowly. The strange entity moved with unsettling fluidity, and it hovered as if being moved by an unseen force. It was a creepy sight, and this couple did not know what to do, so they turned around and left. Angel caught. A funeral in Mexico turned surreal when an ethereal figure appeared in the sky. Given the country's deep-rooted beliefs in the afterlife, many felt it was a manifestation of the deceased's soul. Even more unsettling, this angel-like being was spotted in multiple cities, as if delivering a divine message. Others believe it resembles a biblically accurate angel, and that its appearance is no coincidence. Is this a blessing or a warning? Octopus UFO. A video from Mexico City, recorded in 2015, still has people scratching their heads. An unknown object, octopus-like in shape, ascended into the sky and was moving from one place to another. It had a round dome-shaped top part with legs or tentacles, like an octopus hanging below its main body. But those tentacles were sharp like claws, and that was noticeable when the cameraman zoomed in. There were a lot of rumors of it being an alien UFO, but the one that makes the most sense is that it was most likely a military drone. The shape was specifically chosen to trick people so that it becomes an anomaly and not as something being used to spy on the people of Mexico. Glowing dementor. This footage is perhaps most mystical on our list today. The onlooker described an overwhelming sense of unease as he witnessed these creatures with their tattered robes. However, there was something different here. These seemed to be glowing all over. People came up with a ton of theories, such as paranormal entities to manifestation of dark energy even. What do you think? Paranormal, practical, or total fantasy? Portals caught on tape.
Oh.
On a quiet Canadian night, the sky erupted with mystery as a glowing portal appeared, pulsating with an eerie blue beam. Before anyone could process it, a second, larger portal emerged, pulling the blue energy from the first in a dazzling light display. Lightning-like streaks crackled between them, creating an electrifying spectacle that felt otherworldly. Just as suddenly, both portals vanished into the darkness, leaving stunned witnesses grappling with what they had just seen.
You seen that come out of the clouds? Man, what was that?
Mysterious fireballs. This video from Kenya shows a brilliant fireball streaking across the sky, changing directions multiple times while trailing a sparkling light. Could this be the legendary Will-o'-the-Wisp? A mystical light from fairy tales? Or perhaps something divine? The interpretation is yours. Return the slab. Back in 2021, an unbelievable video surfaced from the Blue Lagoon beach area near Gelendzhik, Russia. It showed a huge, dark black slab-like object that was witnessed hovering in the sky with quite an intricate structure, and around it, there were a bunch of smaller, similar ones, circling it. As this footage got famous online, people came up with a bunch of theories of their own. From a military experiment to an extraterrestrial event. There was no clear answer, though. Strange shape in clouds. This incident was captured in the middle of a raging thunderstorm when a lightning bolt revealed a terrifying sight. It was unmistakably a massive humanoid shadow seemingly walking through the clouds. The colossal figure appeared for fleeting seconds with every bolt of lightning, its ominous form captivating and unnerving the lone witness. Now, even if we consider it could be a trick of light, the storm left behind more questions than answers. Unknown moving object.
Outro meteoro, olha isso, vai cair no Cristo.
Near the iconic statue of Christ in Rio de Janeiro, something strange appeared one night. A glowing entity was filmed hovering close to the statue, sparking immediate UFO claims. However, when observers realized the sacred location, theories shifted. Perhaps it was not an extraterrestrial visitor, but an angel gracing the area. Such a sighting invites questions, but one thing's for sure. It's hard to overlook the mystery surrounding this significant sight.
Meu Deus. Lá em cima, lá em cima.
Seraphim sighting. Over the years, people have claimed to see Seraphim, the angelic beings of legend. Now, we may finally have proof. This footage shows a figure descending from the heavens, its form almost ethereal. Was it an angel visiting Earth, or do these beings live among us, unseen? Theories abound, but one thing's clear. Capturing something this heavenly raises questions. Are we being watched from above? And if so, why now? The sight is beautiful, yet unsettling. Angel going back. This viral video left even the biggest skeptics astonished. A mysterious creature emerged from behind a cloud and ascended into the sky, captivating viewers worldwide. While some called it a winged humanoid, others noted the jagged wings resembled a dragon. The fluid movements and the zoomed footage lent it a layer of authenticity. Many netizens reported seeing similar creatures. If you have, let me know in the comments. Portal over Taiwan. One day in Taiwan, something totally jaw-dropping happened. A massive glowing circle appeared in the sky out of nowhere. It wasn't like anything natural. It honestly looked like the sky was tearing apart. Around this circle, beams of light swirled and glided smoothly, almost as if it were alive. Some people are convinced it wasn't from outer space, but something even wilder, an interdimensional portal, a doorway to a parallel dimension just beyond our reach. So, what's your take? Was it really a portal, or just another strange natural phenomenon? Let's hear your thoughts. Weird sky phenomenon. In Punta Lara, Argentina, a group of cyclists halted abruptly, captivated by two bright red lights flickering in the night sky. With no clear explanation, the cyclists were left in a state of shock, gazing up at the mysterious phenomenon overhead. UFOs over mountain. An astonishing video surfaced from the remote Altai Mountains, a UFO like no other. This particular flying craft had an arrowhead-like shape that was cutting through the sky due to its design. And what was even more strange was the fact that there were two more like it behind it. Their angular design and reflective surface made it stand out from the usual saucer-shaped crafts commonly reported. Locals were shocked because they have seen strange things before, but nothing like this. No one has ever seen 3 UFOs like this together. Jetpack Sky Mystery. The residents of Savannah, Georgia were left bewildered after 2 separate, unexplainable aerial sightings were caught on camera. The first encounter showed a ghostly, formless object that appeared to hover in the sky, its appearance both frightening and puzzling. But just hours later, a different object was spotted in the same location. This time, observers described a more defined shape, resembling a low-powered jet with flashing lights. Both incidents made people get into quarrels online, and everyone had their theories. But no one made any sense, because this was not from our world. Witch sighted. In 2006, on a warm May evening in Mexico, witnesses saw something straight out of legend, a witch soaring over the mountains. High above, a shadowy figure gilded with unnatural ease, possibly on a broomstick or purely through dark magic, as some believed. The sky was eerily clear, offering no explanations. This haunting sight has since become a chilling tale, sparking debate about the supernatural, even years later. Dragon's silhouette. During a raging rainstorm in Los Angeles, flashes of lightning revealed a figure long thought to be just a myth, a Chinese dragon. The creature was shrouded in darkness and seemed to emerge only within the brief bursts of light. And that snout and the long neck was pretty hard to miss. Now, this cannot be a figment of someone's imagination as it was caught on camera. The only criticism that can be accurate is that it might have been an optical illusion. Game interrupted. During a routine baseball game, the sky became the main event. A massive, shadowy object appeared silently above the field, dimly glowing and blocking out the stars. Players and spectators froze as the triangular shape hovered, its lights casting an eerie glow. Without warning, it sped off at a mind-bending pace, leaving behind stunned silence and unanswered questions about what had just disrupted the night. Flying black entity. You have to pay attention to this one, as it is really unbelievable. The first incident was captured during the April 2024 eclipse in Texas, when a flying black entity was seen, but ever since then, the skies of Iraq have also been haunted. Same with Turkey and Oklahoma. This sinuous, shadowy figure slithered through the air, its bizarre shape defying all logic. Initially dismissed as a bird or plane, its unnatural movements and appearances in unrelated locations defied earthly explanation, fueling speculation of something far darker or extraterrestrial in nature. Mythical sighting. In the remote mountains of Tibet, an astonishing sight left onlookers in total awe when a mythical creature was captured soaring through the misty skies. Its dark, elongated body was in sharp contrast with the white sky as it twisted and moved in the sky between the clouds. Now, this sighting is something that many will never experience, and the mythical nature of the creature caught makes it that much difficult to believe in. Skeptics obviously claimed it to be a trick, but not those that believe in living things other than humans and animals. They believe these creatures travel through portals, and like this video, there are portals that certain creatures use. Unexplainable footage. A strange black entity was recorded soaring through the sky, its movements unlike anything seen before. with what appeared to be flaps on each side, along with 3 pointed ends sticking out. Its shape resembled that of an eerie kite. But it was no kite now, was it? That fluid, shadowy movement definitely suggested something else. No one knows yet. UFO shadow. Skeptics dismiss UFOs, but this footage from Haiti is difficult to ignore. A passenger captured an alien craft shadowed by a strange, cloud-like formation. Was it just a smoke trail, or could it be a protective entity, a living cover for the UFO? Reports suggest sightings of this craft are frequent, yet there's radio silence from officials. Are we on the verge of uncovering an extraterrestrial conspiracy? This video makes you think twice about what we know. Sky enigma. You may have seen a flock of birds flying in the sky before, but have you seen them circling around a mysterious black enigma hovering ominously in the sky? The whole situation was so strange that it was hard to tell whether the birds were being drawn to it or being repelled by it. The shadow's form was indistinct, shifting, as though it was alive, yet it lacked any clear structure. Now that was one scary thought, right? And on top of that, birds are often indicators of natural phenomenon. Whatever it was, the haunting combination of the shadow and the birds unnerved anyone who had seen it. Strange emerald light. Sky watchers as well as mystery enthusiasts were left baffled and curious when a strange light was witnessed streaking straight upward into the sky. The beam of light was green emerald-type color, and it was quite vivid. The beam of light shot upwards towards the clouds from somewhere mysterious in the ground, and this visual left many to wonder about the true nature of this bizarre situation. Some believed it was the result of lightning or electrical discharges, while others pointed out the more unconventional possibilities, such as Project Bluebeam, but none of those make any sense to me. Strange flying entity. After a clip hit the internet showing a humanoid with massive wings soaring through the sky, rumors of angels descending spread like wildfire. However, this wasn't your typical angel. Its jagged wings gave off a more sinister vibe, almost devilish. Critics questioned its authenticity, but believers pointed to the shadow it cast while flying as proof. What do you think, real or CGI? Cloud anomaly. Some time ago in Cape Town, South Africa, a huge cloud-like object appeared in the sky and hovered in place for what seemed like hours. It was so large and still, it didn't look like any ordinary cloud formation. People stared up at it, trying to make sense of what they were seeing. Some thought it could be a rare weather phenomenon, but the size and shape just didn't match anything natural. It looked almost like a massive telescope that came straight from the heavens above. Creepy flying cryptid. Flying cryptid creatures are far and few for a reason. They remain undetected. But what if one was captured flying live during a live broadcast? Well, it happened. Back in 2018, on August 27th, Fox News viewers were treated to this unexplainable moment when a flying humanoid figure was seen soaring through the sky in the background of the report. So this quickly went viral with everyone trying to figure out the creature. Now this could be an undiscovered cryptid, or maybe it was an actual animal that no one had seen before. Kinda looks like a hybrid between a frog and firefly. Get the camera. A man in Britain saw an actual alien craft flying right outside his home, and he can be heard urging his mother to get a better camera. The man begins to get more anxious as this unidentified flying craft starts to get closer to him, and then flies away to another part of the neighborhood. But here's where things get a bit weird. This man claims that his new phone stopped working, and he had to get an old phone out to record this. But once he started facing problems with that as well, he kept on telling his mother to get another one so that he records everything. Something bright. At first glance, it looked like a really bright star shining over the mountains. However, a closer look revealed something else. It looked like a reflection coming off of something very shiny and metallic, and the reflection was most likely of the sun that was shining down on the region. So based on that, it could be an object like a mirror, car, or perhaps someone sending an SOS, which is really concerning. Belgium, anomaly. A few months ago, locals in Belgium were stunned when a luminous ring of blue lights appeared in the sky without warning. Captured on camera by a man cycling at night, the sight quickly went viral, igniting wild speculations that this was a creepy invasion, and some even went far enough to say that their government was involved in this mysterious event. Glowing orbs. A London driver was left stunned in August 2023 after witnessing an extraordinary event. Initially appearing as ordinary glowing dots in the sky, the objects rapidly multiplied and grew in size. As they descended towards Earth, their intense brightness made it impossible to discern their nature. The driver, along with countless others who may have witnessed the spectacle, was left bewildered by the ominous display. Indian god? Captured in India, this striking clip features a lightning scene where the dark sky bursts into a huge flash, revealing an unusual pattern. Observers noted that it bore a striking resemblance to the Hindu deity, Lord Shiva, as the flash highlighted a human figure in a seated position. Devotees were convinced it was a genuine appearance, while skeptics chalked it up to a random formation. Celestial entity. In another shocking clip, worshippers claim to have spotted Lord Krishna in the sky. The sudden cloud formation bore an uncanny resemblance to the beloved statue. Playing angels. It's not just the sight of these angels that'll stun you, it's also the surrounding things in the clip. In June 2015, visitors in Rio de Janeiro captured a remarkable moment on camera when two humanoid angelic figures appeared to be playfully flying in the sky, facing each other. They danced through the air for a brief time before disappearing, leaving many to wonder if this was yet another sign of the divine. Unbelievable video. On April 5th, 2019, the serene northern lights in Andøya, Norway, transformed into a breathtaking display as 4 bright lights shot into the sky, releasing glowing objects that illuminated the night. Locals, spellbound by the sight, hurriedly grabbed their phones, convinced they were witnessing a UFO sighting. The truth behind this extraordinary spectacle is less dramatic than it seems. What appeared to be a mysterious phenomenon was actually a NASA test involving rockets that released colorful vapors. Black mass. A baffling sight captured the attention of the onlookers when a dark, black, smoke-like phenomenon was captured in the sky. Witnesses reported that it appeared to defy wind patterns, making it all the more ominous. It hovered as if being guided by an unseen force. While there were people who called it something supernatural or even extraterrestrial, what do you think it could be? Actual sky angel. A man filming the serene Australian sky was caught off guard when a figure appeared, arms outstretched and wings unfurling behind a cloud. The sighting faced skepticism, as many questioned how no one else noticed this glaring presence. However, the recorder remained convinced, claiming he barely captured it on camera before it vanished. Mysterious smoke figure. The security at the entrance of a church captured an intriguing video of a mysterious dark smoke figure making an appearance. Now no one seemed to figure out the nature and meaning of this. Some thought it to be a dark, evil entity. Others claim that it could represent a divine or angelic presence. While both these possibilities seemed likely, the sight of such an enigmatic apparition was bound to raise a ton of questions, which continue till date, as its origin and intention were still a mystery. But pump the brakes on the unusual, this looks like smoke from a generator or something mechanical like that. Sky Tentacle Monster. The skies of Belarus made headlines as an otherworldly phenomenon happened, which made no sense. A creature which resembled a jellyfish or a quid appeared, but not in the waters, in the sky. Yep, just casually drifting across the sky. One moment it looked like it was moving forward, and the next, backwards, with its tentacle-like extensions at full display. Tell us what you think happened here down below in the comments section. Real city in clouds.
We have seen things like this before.
After a really heavy hailstorm, people thought they would get clear skies and beautiful clouds. But nope, fate had something else in store for them. Instead, they witnessed what could only be described as a sprawling city, suspended in the clouds. There were towering skyscrapers and structures resembling homes floating high in the air, leaving everyone stunned beyond belief. Was this a natural optical illusion? Like a Fata Morgana, perhaps? Or maybe a glimpse into a parallel universe, or it could be something else entirely. Tell us what you think down below in the comment section.
It looks like their city is floating in the cloud.
Norway's spiral mystery. Back in December 2009, just before sunrise, a strange light rose over the mountains in Norway. At first, it was just a beam, but it quickly turned into a massive swirling vortex that lit up the entire sky. People were stunned, all running outside to see it for themselves. Videos and photos came in from all over Norway and even Sweden. Locals ruled out the northern lights. This was something completely different. Some thought it was a military experiment, but no one ever confirmed what it really was. Whatever it was, this spiral is still one of the most unforgettable sky events ever. Blinking sun.
4 de julio, año 2022.
Something unimaginable was recorded on the 4th of July. People on Imperial Beach, California were dumbfounded by the sight of the sun constantly blinking as if it was a light bulb. In this video, a woman can be heard speaking Spanish, telling everyone what she is seeing.
Aquí es donde nos mandaron mis guías.
But finds it difficult to believe this peculiar phenomenon. She was standing on the pier, and this wasn't due to the camera, because you can see other beachgoers being baffled by this strange sight as well. It was filmed on Independence Day 2 years ago, and still no explanation exists.
Para la humanidad, para el planeta Tierra, para traer un equilibrio.
Birds falling. In a strange and unsettling event, a security event in Mexico ended up recording something truly frightening happening to a flock of birds. All of a sudden, they seemed to fall and crash onto the busy street. The footage showed hundreds of black birds diving to the ground, with some recovering and flying away, while others remained motionless. Now, some people thought this could be the result of toxic fumes, weather's conditions, or maybe a sudden predator scare, while others said things a bit more outlandish like possibilities of UFO interferences or disturbances in magnetic fields. Let's get right into our subscribers' pick of the day. On May 27th, 2023, in Melbourne, Australia, a bizarre phenomenon unfolded. Strange, large objects appeared in the sky, seemingly out of nowhere. While some of these formations resembled ordinary debris, others took on haunting humanoid shapes, gliding across the vast canvas of the sky. These objects were also blinking as they moved through the clouds, but that doesn't make sense. Look at the video carefully and see if you can spot something that I missed. They were also moving in a straight path, and after having a second look, these objects also moved somewhat similarly. What do you think was captured in this footage? Whatever your answer is, let me know in the comments. Till we meet again, thank you for watching.